the type of guy that I see Bay with is not the type of guy that Bay be picking. What's going on, loves? It is your girl Ash here, and welcome if you are new here to my channel. Welcome back to all my A1 Day Ones. We are doing, as you can see in the title, another good old recap here. Black Ink Crew, Bay's Bay, and oh, how about it? Like, can I just say, I I just Bay like cheesy guys. It's just me, or the type of guy that I see Bay with is not the type of guy that Bay be picking. Like, she like these little cheesy cornballs, which is cool. That's cool. I ain't mad at the girl. Like your cheesy cornball. I think it just be like every time I just be surprised. I think I just have my own mind on what I think like Bae should be with, and it's clearly not that. So I just need to let her go and let her live on with her life. So, nonetheless, y'all, really quick, what is going on? I am your girl Ash, and if you are new here, welcome to my channel. And here where we do everything that I like to do in the land of Ash. So as you can see, I do recaps. I do, yes, finally doing some bloggy vlogs, and I'm going to be serving you up some other little content that I see so well fit to go with this channel. So if that's something you think that you might like, definitely go ahead and hit that subscribe button. Go ahead and give this video a thumbs up, because clearly you enjoy watching, listening and talking some good old ratchet TV, because that's what I like to do too. So come on, let's be TV besties together and chop it up here with each other and talk about what's going on in these latest weekly episodes. So back to this good old recap for Black Ink Bay's Bay. Now, let's just to even get back on Bay's Bay, let's go ahead and just knock that on out the water. So basically, Bay has been, dating this guy, Jay, for, some time or whatever or whatnot. And can I just say that, does not Jay look like a rock with just a really like bad tan or something? Like, all right, I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop getting on this boy. I'm gonna stop getting on this guy. Like, Mama said, if you don't have nothing nice to say, don't say nothing at all. And it's not that I don't have anything nice to say. It's just, I just do not see this type of guy for Bay. Okay? All right. So now that I done just said it and said it and said it. So, boom. Basically, Jay is a producer, or was a producer, okay, on Black Ink Crew. And once he put their relationship out there, boom. Like, they fired him with the quickness, which I guess was all well worth it, because they're still together. They seem to be really hitting it off. Um, he just seems like a little cornball, but all right, Bay like that. Bay like that. So that's all that matters. So, like I said, they've been kicking it. It's been it's new to everybody. Nobody knew, which makes sense because, you know, technically, I guess with crew producers, they shouldn't have, been fraternizing or whatever, whatnot. But so he no longer works there. They've been kicking it for a while. Bay's mom is actually about to visit, so he's gonna, get to visit Bay's mom for the first time. And we all know how that went when she met Bay's son's father, Nico's father, Rob, or whatever. She was not a fan of Rob. And then lo and behold, look how I did not even see that. And I think that was even make it worse. How you gonna be a corny dude and leave our girl hanging like Bay? Like, I did not see that coming, Rob up and leaving Bay like that. Like, that was, I seen no parts of that. I just did not see that coming. So, finally, after, Lou Nico is a couple of years old. It's a couple of years old. I think he's like 3, 4, something like that. I don't think he's necessarily like in school or whatever just yet. So, she's finally back in the dating game. Really seem to be feeling this rock lookalike or whatever, whatnot, with a bad tan. So I'm gonna leave them alone, because I feel like I'm gonna just keep going on and on and on about him. But So things are getting serious. It's new to everybody in the shop. But so boom. Let's get on the main thing. Because really the main thing here is C's is, broken up from his relationship, and I feel like he's doing what most of us typically do. We dig deep into our stuff that's gonna make us um, not think about what we have going on in our love lives, especially, or whatever or whatnot. So he's digging right deep back into Black Ink, open up the shops. He, again, wants to open up shops worldwide. So he wants to get back and dig deep into that. And of course, Teddy feels like, oh, this is typical C's. After a breakup, he's honing in. Cool. If that's what he feels like he needs to do to, distract himself from his relationship or whatever, let him do that. Let him do that. But at the same time, it does not have to need to be at the cost of everyone else's lives. Like he immediately like came in hot. Like, okay, boom. Really, no, he came in hot on Teddy and on Puma, which I can totally get. When he pulled up in the shop from being in Atlanta, nobody was there. Nope, they weren't there. They didn't have nothing going on. Alex and Spider are doing their shenanigans and making a commercial with this Spider calls this head pleaser, Beezer, Bleezer. What? I don't remember. Whatever. They was shenanigans, just nothing but shenanigans at the shop. And so when C's does pull up on Puma and Teddy, it's just like, so hey, what's been going on? What y'all been doing? What y'all not been doing? So basically the situation with Tati had even came up, like basically like, does he have ducks in a row for if something was to happen to Tati, with the case or whatever, whatnot. He's like, basically, I got basically everybody squared away, including y'all. So if even y'all mess up, I can take care of y'all too. I was like, oh, okay, C's. Is that what we doing, C's? Oh, okay. Like, not playing any like my not playing no games. Kid is not playing no games. Like he like, but it is kind of like bulldozing like a little bit. It is kind of like, okay, fine, you want to be all in, but like I feel what they're saying. They can still be able to, they can still have Black ink can still be a priority to them. Black ink can still be, you know, uh, it doesn't have to, it doesn't have to consume them. They can have other things going on too. They can have dreams too. They can have other stuff going on outside of Black ink. Why does Black ink have to be their only one thing that they're into, whatever one? At the end of the day, right, that is Caesar's dream. That's Caesar's dream, to open up, the franchise and to have Black inks everywhere. Teddy wants to do music. Puma has always been, about art, and he's looking into, getting into his own thing. He has to chase village and just settling out his family in Atlanta. So it is kind of just like just being clear, especially because of what we see the next episode and Teddy dropping this bomb. Like, wait, what? Like, be clear about what we want and y'all our intentions. And then we got Tati over here on the other hand getting upset because she's like, oh well, I feel like I she wants to open up a shop in Long Island. Long Island, right? Not Long Beach. Did she say Long Beach? It was definitely Long Island. Long Island, Long Beach, Long something. So why wouldn't it be? It has to be Long Island, right? Because they're in New York. Why does all of a sudden she wants to go to California? Because California is where Long Beach is, right? So either way, she wants to open up a shop, and basically on some almost ultimatum, because she didn't let C's know the ultimatum, though she kind of did hint it to him, that basically on some, this is what I want to do, and if we're not going to be able to move forward, then I'm probably not going to stay here at Black Ink. And it's kind of like, okay, are you thinking this through? Tati, because of course Caesar's like, look, I'm all for you expanding. I'm all for you wanting to grow, but right now you have something over your head that people don't just get over from. And that's a risky type of business move to them to make that type of decision. And she doesn't accept it. She's a bit tight about it at first. And it took Bay having that conversation like, hey, I can kind of get that as a business owner. That's probably, it's not smart. It's when we don't know. And I get it that she does not want to be sitting in the unknown, or doesn't want to be sitting still as she waits for her case. Because, right, it could take years. This could very well carry over a couple of years before this is all resolved. So while, yes, maybe you need to, fine, you want to open up the shop. Maybe you need to show Caesar that if something was to happen to you, you have somebody that's there that he can trust, that he can depend on, that you can depend on, that you know is going to do right by you and him. There's still ways that she can work this out without feeling like she's just a sitting duck. But for him to go into business with you and as partner with you like that, and your future is unknown, yeah, boo boo. So I'm glad she kind of. Not that she kind of. I'm glad that she took a moment, had a second to see, where he was coming from, how that doesn't make sense. Like, girl, like, Tati, calm down. Like I get it, but find something else to do. Maybe find something else to do. Find another way. Find another business to manage. I don't know. Clearly, it ain't about that. She loves Black ink. She's loyal to Black ink. She wants to expand with Black ink. So figure out what you can do else. How else? Really start like putting some work into that and figuring out what you can do to expand and to growth yourself besides opening up a shop, or figuring out how, if you do open up a shop, how C's can feel secure in that if something was to happen to you, if that's possible, of course, or whatnot. So again, while Sleeves is on top of his like little rampage or whatever or whatnot, this whole thing with Alex or whatever or whatnot, and finally when I finally saw like what it was, I was like, okay, I immediately thought what Alex said, but I knew it was not even gonna. C's was still gonna be like, like look, it's still like, yeah, it's something, yeah. And I low key, I was looking at Alex like, yeah, we have to watch you, Alex, because it's no telling. You've been MIA at the shop. You come in and you do this. Hey, maybe him coming, he was having a moment. He needed to come back. A way to help him to come back as well, it was to bring in the dang, now I can't even think of the darn place, and I can't even get the name right now. Basically, but was to bring in this place so that he can show up for work and continue to be there and not be this MIA person. But so basically, somebody basically says that, so glad you met a guy like C's. He's kind of like, basically, like, I took it like basically like he's like, I got exactly technically what the person was saying, but at the same time, I got to a degree that it was kind of just like, like, your growth is because of Caesar. And maybe some of it is, maybe all of it isn't, maybe none of it isn't. And because in the day, I think it was all about the wording was about growth and about growing. Maybe he doesn't hold Caesar accountable for him growing and for his growth or whatever or whatnot. Like, I don't know, but I understood where he come from. Just like, I did not like how that was worded, but it was kind of like, and then you come in and you word it like this, knowing that he added him and did, but at the same time, right, it is kind of just like, why would he say something like that, knowing, realizing that he was added, he possibly could see the post, or I don't know. But it's something. And maybe it's just that because C's didn't trust Donna, and so it's still kind of like a part of him. It's still like, I have to watch you a little bit, just gotta watch you a little bit close. But even I'm feeling like, I don't know, Alex. I don't know, Alex. I don't know, Alex. So I don't know, but we're gonna see. We're definitely gonna see. One thing is for sure, him Alex, Spider, and not even Van. Van might can do it for his own shop, but when he ain't investing in his own thing going on, he can't focus. They clearly can. Like C's wasn't impressed. C's did not seem the least bit impressed with these people. But mind you, hold on, boy, wait, because these people clearly had to been the people who he had coming in, and then they just had them come back to meet him in C's in person. Is that how y'all understood what just happened? Because he did kind of like blame them, like he's the one who no, because they the one who did bring people in. So did I don't even understand what happened, what they were supposed to do. What they were supposed to bring people in. Did C's already happy with coming in for interview? Because that's how I kind of took it. And then it seemed like they started maybe inviting people to come in to be interviewed, like Alex inviting I think the guy. I don't know, but the one with the lingerie business, she got to go. She got to go. That just saying that she just got to go. So I just don't see what. Yeah, she just looked like she's trying to get a job. I don't know. So she seemed like an opportunist. She got a lingerie shop. She's the show is on TV. Like it definitely sounds like a come up. Sounds like a come up for her. Um. So yeah. So nonetheless, um, season Alex were able to, you know, shake hands on it. Though, like I said, we're going to keep an eye. Caesar definitely keep an eye out on Alex. He's able to, calm down a little bit, even with the guys and their everybody's vision with the shop and where he wants the shop to go. He's all in right now. He's full on. I'm broke up. I'm back to my first baby mama. I'm back to my first wife. Like this is not even my first baby mama. I'm back to my first wife. I'm back to my first girlfriend. I'm back to my love. Like I'm gonna focus here. I'm gonna be zoned in here, and I can't even help it. I can't disagree with him because that's where I've been. So boom, I'm on his breakup. Let me really get into this YouTube channel. Let me really get back into building building my Instagram page. Just stuff like that. So I won't draw much on this one because it was clearly basically C's is single now and C's is on a mission to get this business on because he's trying to distract himself. Plain and simple. Plain and simple, y'all. C's just trying to distract himself. So let's see what's to come next week because it don't look like C's things are going to continue to go in C's way or how C sees fit. So I will see you guys next time. Make sure you subscribe, bang the bell so you get notified when the video drops, and I will see y'all later. Peace.